All right, welcome back to Central Valley Business. I'm Chuck Leonard, sitting in for Mike Scott. Let's see here, Billy, our next guest, Pete Romero. Pete, how are you? Nice to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Now, what are you here to talk about today?
Well, I have a nonprofit, California Hispanic Athletic and Sports, and it started October the 1st of 2012, and recently it dropped the California part. It's now Hispanic Athletic and Sports Foundation, and it's pretty much a national web.
Okay. Why is it that you started this organization?
I wanted to provide role models for the young Hispanics. As you know, our population is huge in California and in the nation, and I wanted to have young Hispanic kids look up role models. Mm-hmm. So, what more appropriate would be, to have athletics, and different areas. Like NBA has 28 Hispanic athletes.
The NBA only has 28 Hispanic athletes.
That's a lot because they had.
Is that a lot?
They had 0 before.
Okay.
And so now they have quite a few. Pro baseball has probably over 52%
right.
Latinos. Yeah.
Right. And you're counting the Central America, Dominicans,
Spanish speaking,
okay.
Hispanic, Hispanics.
All right.
Yeah. So it's growing, and I know when I was growing up, there really wasn't any role models, and if there were, where would I see them? I didn't have any access to them. Mm-hmm. So now with the internet and whatnot, you can span the world.
Now, when you're talking about role models and your organization, who else is involved in this? Are there any professional athletes that you have involved in this?
Well, I have some associations with different people in different sports,
okay.
Soccer and baseball,
okay.
Football, basketball, people that I contact because there's always up-and-coming people. For example, locally we have a young man named Mark Hernandez who he's called Madman. He's 6-0 in the pros. He's out of Fresno.
In
local
baseball?
Kid. No, boxing.
Oh, boxing.
Pro boxing, yeah.
Okay.
He just won his sixth bout in Los Angeles, and so he's 6-0. He's a Fresno boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nationally, I saw a kid as a junior, pole vault 16'11". He was a junior in high school, and he won
16 feet 11 inches as a junior. Wow.
And he set the national junior high school record. Well, he's a senior now. He went 17'11".
A whole nother foot.
Set the national indoor record.
Wow.
And his name is Pablo Benavides.
Is he out of Fresno?
He's out of El Paso, and his father was Paul Benavides. He was a UTEP pole vaulter.
Okay.
His mom was a half miler. They got married and had this kid, Pablo.
Made a super kid.
Yeah, and he's going to the University of Kansas on a full ride.
That's amazing.
He'll be starting this next
wow.
year. And of course, on the world scale, Victor Espinoza just won Triple Crown. So we have Hispanic athletes at all levels.
Uh-huh.
Always new, up and coming.
What about soccer?
Well, soccer is immense. That's a global thing, and Latinos probably are over 50%.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of terrific.
So what are you doing for the youth? How does it work out for the youth? Being able to meet some of these people, or?
Well, what I do is I go to local schools and I speak. I just came back from the correctional facility over here by the 99, and I spoke to 2 groups there, and then I talked to them about my website. And wherever I go, I'll speak and I'll bring up the fact that I have the website. So we had, for example, last year we had over 22,000 hits.
Wow.
Yeah. So I looked up to see where they were from. They're from everywhere: Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, here in the U.S.
Awesome. What is the website?
It's HispanicAthleticandSports.com.
Hispanic Athletics
and Sports.
And Sports.com.
You might want to think, well, what's the difference between sports and the difference between athletics? There's like skateboarders. The best guy is Paul Rodriguez Jr. Well, could we say he's an athlete? Well, yeah, he does something athletic, but he's also on a skateboard. So that's more of a sport. So we cover everything.
There you go. Hey, what's that ring you got on there?
This came from a 40th anniversary from UTEP, and it's called. It says Vandenberg World Track Team, because when we were there, we were national champions, and everyone there was from all over the world.
What was your event, Pete?
I was a distance runner.
How long?
A mile, 2 mile.
What's your times?
I was under 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you still run?
Very little.
Very. All right, Pete Romero, Hispanic Athletic and Sports.com.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, buddy. It's always good to see you.
Thank you. Always a
Thanks
pleasure.
a lot. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around.